What's going on, fellas? It's your man, Stephen Bardo, coming back at you. Got to go to the grocery store today, so I'm going to take you guys with me on my little grocery store run. Walmart is about 1.6 miles away from where I live, and so I got to be prepared, y'all. You see what I got? I got my hat. You got to have a hat in Playa Del Carmen. It's too hot. I got my towel because you're going to sweat. I got my shopping bags, right? So I'm ready. So come on with me and let's go check out Walmart Playa Del Carmen style. Holla, y'all. Show you guys some of my neighborhood. The ocean is right behind that wall down there. So we're really close to the ocean, but this is let's give you a glimpse of my neighborhood and what it looks like. And there's construction going on all the time. As you're gonna see up here, they are finishing this building on the end. It's the same company in Manesse that I have that I'm renting out my place from. So beautiful neighborhood, really close to the water. They would consider this a little upscale here. So just giving you guys a sense of the neighborhood. So guys, this is 38th Street here in Playa. It's one of the better restaurant streets and very unique. You see the vegetation is crazy, and they have these cenotes, which are natural swim pools or lakes. Some of these are built on top of the cenotes. I know this restaurant that's built on one of the cenotes, La Cueva del Chango. You see that? Hola. There we go. Nice variety. There's even more going down there. But you notice the lush vegetation almost gives it a natural canopy and shade from the sun. This is a contemporary Mexican restaurant right there. And then here is a cafe, and then there's a Thai restaurant right next to it. So this is 38th Street, and I don't know the significance of this, but people come and take pictures by this all the time. So this is 5th Avenue, a little bit closer to my house. It's one of the areas that has the shops. It's a little bit further north, more going this way. This is where a lot of the restaurants and the different things are. This is part of 5th Avenue, the pedestrian-only walkway that cuts through the middle of Playa del Carmen, close to the ocean. So fellas, whatever you can think of, new era caps, anything, you can find it here on 5th Avenue in Playa. And again, buenos dias. It's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be more expensive because you're on this tourist thoroughfare. So everything down here is gonna be more expensive, but you've got everything that you need that you've had from back home. You can get it here, plus you can get some of the local stuff that I think is as good, if not better, for a better price. So giving you guys, this is a big, I believe this is the Greek restaurant. Yeah, Ilios, right there. And this is I've eaten in there one time. It's overpriced. It's pretty good, but it's way overpriced. Porfirillos, I haven't been there yet, but I heard that's pretty good food. And the Sonora Grill up there on the top is a little bit pricey. Okay, in the Hyatt Centric, there's a lot of activities that go on at the rooftop here on the Hyatt Centric. CC the Plug is her nickname. CC, she does a lot of the events in the Black community here. They do a lot of stuff on this rooftop, but you can see this is it's good stuff, right? So anything you want, you can get on 5th Avenue. Man, y'all think Americans like dogs? Mexicans have a love affair with dogs. It's a big, big store. I mean, it's big and it goes deep, and it's all kind of apparel around this brand. See Dado con el perro is dog. So I'm gonna get off 5th Avenue and go over here on 10th to give you a little bit different view, because this is kind of like Disneyland of Playa. That's where everybody hangs out. But 10th Avenue is a cool area as well. So let's let me keep you on here. I don't need to cut it off. The ocean, you can see the ocean back there, right? That's how close we are when you're on 5th Avenue. You're like 1 or 2 blocks off the ocean. So guys, I watched the video today as we walk over here to 10th Avenue. I watched a video today that was kind of interesting. There's a woman who is a widowed mother of 2. Her and her 9-year-old came to Playa, and they'd been down there for like 6 months. And she was putting out some really good content and talked about how much she loved it. But she said something that caught my attention. She said that she would be very careful about coming to Mexico in the next 3.5 months, or 3.5 years, based on what's going on in the United States. And she gave an analogy of, you know, if you're in a neighborhood and you've got a neighbor and it's always chaos at their house and they're trashing the property and whatnot, you know, you're not gonna be pleased, you're not gonna be happy. She said that's what she equates Mexico being neighbors to the United States is gonna get some spillover from some of the activities that are taking place back home. I don't know that I necessarily agree with all of it, but it's something to consider. All right, now we find ourselves on, this is 10th. This is 10th. So there are still businesses on 10th, as I got a duck to get under this tree. But like most tourist areas, there's taxis everywhere. There's like a yoga loft. Kind of self-explanatory. And then Don Sirloin. Don Sirloin's pretty good. That's one of the more popular local restaurants. They serve really good food. And yeah, so this is 10th. So you see, it's a lot more chilled. There's plenty of. I'll watch myself on this bike path. Plenty of local restaurants, which I like. Over here, not as many chain situations, and so. But you can always go to OXXO, or they got a bunch of 7-Elevens. They have their own kind of convenience stores. So anything you want, guys, you can get down here in Playa. And if you get tired of asking, you know, people asking, hey, you want a massage? You want to come over here? Come on over to 10th Avenue, where it's much more chill and much more local. All right. Don Luca is supposed to be a pretty good place. I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be pretty good. So I'm gonna come back here and try this. So it's like an interesting place as well, with all the fish and seafood and all that. So I want to point something out to you guys. We're coming up on 15th Avenue. So in Playa, east to west are the avenues. Calle, street, are north and south, right? So the avenues run east and west, and the streets run north and south. So that's why I was showing you this, so that 5th, 10th, and 15th. So that's 3 blocks. That's not like 10 blocks. So the avenues go every 5. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 out to the highway. And the streets obviously are what they are. They are each block, you know, like back home. So give you guys a sense of the neighborhood. This is far more residential now. There are some businesses like in here. I think Playa does a really good job of kind of hiding things, not hiding, but they just utilize space really well. Like for example, that's a hotel, and the building itself is kind of back over there a little bit, but just the way they designed this place, Playa in general, they do such a great job. I was hoping that I could find Let me. It's something really subtle, but that's not. But you see this tree right here? They will make the streets around the trees. So I got to show you guys that sometime, because I have a few of them over by where I live, and they literally pour the pavement around the tree because they were so big and so old. They want to preserve those. So, you know, kind of it's a good approach to me, because they can blend progress with maintaining some of the natural feel that makes Playa so unique. So I really dig that. I dig that. Okay. Now I'm getting a little turn around here. We're on 20th. And where the heck? Oh, I gotta go down here. Okay. Oh, okay, I know where I am. I shot it. I shot one block too far north. But you see the pedestrians have the right of way. But that doesn't mean that I don't stop and look. And so Mexican people still think when people are filming that it's really fairly new, so they'll yell and holler and say stuff in your video. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I overshot it about a block, because we're coming up on the park over here. This is Hotel Yumkin. I've never seen this. I had to just avoid some dog feces on the ground here. Glad my peripheral vision from basketball is still working. See what I mean, guys? Like the Nautilus Hotel right here. It just kind of blends in. Like there's no huge high rise or anything like that. Everything just kind of fits. Just kind of makes sense, right? So now you guys see this park that we're coming up on. They do a lot of stuff out here. You'll see families coming here in like 8 or 9 in the evening, man. This place is packed. Family, people having fun, couples out doing their thing. So it's a nice park. And you'll see people in here working out and whatnot. And then right next to the park is this police station right here. So giving you guys a sense of where we are. We're almost at Walmart. All right, guys, we finally made it up here to Walmart. So I want to give you guys a sense of what it's like here in Playa, and how, you know, I like to try to go local to learn new things, but there's some things that, you know, comforts of home that you can get right here at Walmart. So let's go check it out. So these are interesting. Kind of movable walkways up and down. Kind of sweet. See, looks like the ones from back of the crib, doesn't it? So here's the food area. I get my groceries for the week. I was impressed with the fresh food selection here in Mexico, and it's no different here in Walmart. So guys, there you have it. I got my stash. Here's the receipt. So just like back home, whatever you want to do in Walmart, you can do. So if you want to come over here and you get tired and you want to try to make things work, and you want to try to get something that feels like home, come on to this Walmart. So guys, the reason I didn't show you a lot is because once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So it doesn't really matter. And so now I'm at the bottom, and right here they've got the taxis that you can get on, which I need because it's hot as you know what. And so with these groceries, I got some that are frozen. I don't want them to melt. by the time I get back. So that's it from Walmart here, Playa Del Carmen. Thanks for coming along with me. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe these. Share them with other brothers that may benefit. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Holla, y'all.